I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report for you, Sagittarius, for the week of August the 7th. Okay, so this is lunar eclipse week on the 7th. It's eclipse month. We've got on the 21st the solar eclipse, and lots of interesting, fabulous stuff happening in between. A lot happening this week. So let's go through and have a look at that. So the eclipse is in your solar third house. So this is an area of creativity, communication, education. So you want to, really right at the start of this week, things can like get a little sort of shake up. Now, but there's lots of communication going on, and particularly around your career, because Mercury, the communication planet, is in your career zone. Now, Mercury will go retrograde at the end of this week, all right? So you want to get things sort of signed up, settled before then, possibly before the 10th, if you can. Now, of course, with the lunar eclipse, it's like a full moon. So we've got the moon and the sun opposite, and it's in the Leo Aquarius axis. So the sun is sitting in your solar ninth house. The ninth house is very in tune with you because it's where you sit in the zodiac. You govern the ninth house, and in this area, so the sun is here. So we've got that kicking off the lunar eclipse. The sun is conjunct with Mars as well. So Mars is like the trigger, very powerful energy. And this area, there's a few other things coming off here as well. But before we get to that, I just want to go in and do some explanation about what this area means for you and your area of life. So it's very much about your big picture in life, what you're here to do, like your soul purpose comes out, stems from this area of life. And guess what? That's where the solar eclipse, which is when things sort of take off, when that's going to, the position that's going to be in on the 21st. But the lunar eclipse, which brings things to a head, brings a conclusion or closure, or it will, or if not that, it can highlight to you, where you are, where you want to be, and how you're going to get there. So it can help you clarify and get creative, in a sense, about making your life happen if it's not happening in the way right now that you want it to be. Things can take place over this week and over this month that can really just put you back on track, sort of like a resetting things. So if things appear to be not working out, well, guess what? There might be a very good reason for that. So don't get too concerned about it, straight away. And this ninth house area too is also about publishing. So we've got like the axis here on this lunar eclipse, very much about writing, creativity, publishing, filming, putting it into action, and whatever you do, it has that broader, big vision, as I mentioned, which also brings in international business. So no matter where you are in the world, then try to think globally, okay? And if that's a little overwhelming for right now, then chunk it down, which is an Australian saying, chunk it down into smaller steps and smaller action points, so it becomes more realistic, more manageable. So it's a very, very exciting time. Now the sun in here also will connect with, has an interaction with Jupiter. Jupiter, of course, being your ruling planet. Jupiter is in your area of friendships, connections, social events, okay? Also, very good indication for you to get involved with perhaps some charitable type work, and involve with people who work on that level, because once you get there, life is a series of give and take moments, okay? And when you're prepared to be the giver and the taker, that's when you can open up to abundance, okay? Because unless you're only good at giving and not good at taking, how are you ever going to attract abundance to your life? Okay, so that 11th house and Jupiter being your ruling planet, which opens up to a level of abundance. That abundance comes from that ability to give and take. All right, and it's coming off the sun, which is accessing on this lunar eclipse, so, and Mars in there too, so it's quite an amazing time. Of course, it brings in international travel as well, so some of you could be getting on a plane, packing your bags. That's nice. Now Venus is sitting in your area of intimacy, also an area of official business and money coming from unexpected sources. There's two aspects of Venus this week. One is with Mercury, and that's earlier in the week, and that's in your career zone. So there can be discussions about a project. It's an opportunity. And it's an indication, because it's with Venus, excuse me, indicates that you're going to connect with the right people, and it will be financially viable, okay? And that's something you want to look at. Does it feel right? Are you passionate about it? Is it going to be financially viable? And the other aspect that comes off Venus is with Neptune in your area of home and family. So there could be some monetary options or monetary situation that comes up around the home and around family members that open up, and it's a soft, lucky, like advantageous aspect. So but there does seem to be a financial aspect to it. All right, so I hope that that all comes through, and something amazing happens for you. Of course, if you want to know how that is affected on your personal chart, the eclipses are at 15 degrees, so anything that's like 15 or a couple of degrees either side is going to be affected. So if you wanted to book a reading to get more in depth about that, you can go to jenniferangel.com and book through there. While you're there, please subscribe to my newsletter, okay? All right, so the card I've selected for you is from the Sonia Croquette pack. The answer is simple oracle card. So much going on. I thought we'd sort of keep it simple. And the card I've selected is Celebrate You. Look at that. I love that. It's fun, isn't it? So, that's just what it is. Make time to celebrate you. Think about all your fabulous qualities, Sagittarius. I'm a Sag rising, so of course, we're all fabulous, our Sag people. So focus on the fabulosity of yourself, and step forward from there with certainty, okay? Confidence and certainty. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.